One of the NFL's oldest and most storied stadiums, it's time to give it another go at Green Bay's Lambeau Field. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers. On the Bengals sideline, that's head coach Zach Taylor. They side one of the top groups in the league here in the early days of this season, owners of a 4-1 record. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. His guy's coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. To the air, Burrow. They're taking a shot on this first play. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down. Well, as we get a look at their key inactives this week, we can tell they've dealt with their fair share of injuries, but Brock still playing a lot of winning football.
They've just been able to feed off that adversity. Every time they've won with guys out, you can just feel it's like a boost. Just that boost of morale that we can do this. And those guys who are out, the ones recovering, well, you know they love to see it. It's pushing them to recover and get back out there so they can be a part of this run.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that.
Here we go. Right in.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did.
Here we go. 180.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. This ball's caught by Uzama. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. Throwing deep for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Gun.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's caught, Chase has it. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Wow, the start he is on. This is going to be a heck of a performance if he and his quarterback can keep this pace up today, Brock.
And by starting so strong, he's going to benefit all of his fellow receivers. This defense is going to have to start dictating coverage to him, and it's going to open up his boys.
Here we go.
Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Burrow picking up the pace.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown.
The Bengals take a 13-point lead. 3 drives.
Here we go.
They'll try it right with Brown. Room inside the 10. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive.
On 1, right? Let's get set.
1st down, Burrow to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow now on 1st down. Higgins downfield, and he has it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
On 2, ready? Here we go. 180. 180.
Burrow on 1st down. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Side. Side.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So second down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. He's trying another one deep. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His third through the air this game. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Ready? Side.
Burrow to the air now. Fits it through the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Burrow. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Packers' 21-yard
Back to pass on 2nd and short. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down.
Let's get set. Side.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big.
Throwing is Burrow. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Burrow picking up the pace.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Hits his tight end on the corner route. A lot of mess on the move here. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work.
Here we go, here we go. That.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going to push one deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bengals are running them out of the building. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought...
Yeah. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers.